Superintendent Dr. Sydney Harvey, and Principal of Grayson County High School, Mr. Stephen Cornett, for a special presentation.
Thank you very much. It is a privilege and a pleasure to be here tonight to have a special presentation for some people that we hold very dear. Many of you know this program has come a long way in 23 years, and we owe that progress to many, many people. But tonight we're going to honor some very special people. First, I'd like for Barbara Carter to join us on the stage. Barbara was the organizer and first president of the Course Boosters Club, and under her tutelage and under her management, and along with Carolyn Davis, this is the 7th play that we have that they have produced, and that in itself is quite a task, and we appreciate that and appreciate your efforts, Barbara. And tonight I want the following to join me on the stage. I would like for Jill and her 2 lovely daughters, please join me, and Mr. and Ms. Davis. We will introduce you. Go ahead and be seated if you'd like. Tonight it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you members of Carolyn Davis's family. And first we have a pretty little girl on the left, and I believe she's in this pageant. And her name is Molly, and she's 8 years old today. Of course, what do we do? Of course, what do we do when we have a birthday? Thank you. And our principal, Mr. Cornett, has something for you. And next, we have April. And April is a straight A student. I don't know where she gets that from, but she's a straight A student. And she belongs to the band. What do you play? Saxophone. A big hand for April. And next we have the baby sister and the mother of these 2 lovely ladies we've just introduced. Jill, we appreciate you being here tonight, and we thank you for your efforts in this endeavor. And Mr. And now we come to Mr. and Ms. Davis. And I've known them I've known Ms. Davis for 23 years. She brought Carolyn here when she was going to be interviewed for this job of hers. And I really wanted to hire her as an elementary teacher and not Carolyn, but I didn't get my way. But I tell you, these are great folks. And I'll tell you something, they've been married, correct me if I'm wrong, 54 years. How about that? How about that? Not only that, after they retired, they volunteer in the hospitals. They do everything to help promote their community in High Point, North Carolina, and we greatly appreciate that. And on behalf of the boosters and the choral group and all of the people in Grayson County, would you hand me that plaque, please? I would like to present them with a plaque, and we're dedicating this pageant, The King and I, in their honor. And I don't have the plaque right now, but I do have for you folks a picture of your lovely daughter down through the years, and it says, "A happy heart makes its own song." And these are the pictures she had in the yearbook down through the years. And I tell you, you'll have to admit, we've taken pretty good care of her. Mr. No, the plaque. And we have for you, and I'd like to read this, the Grayson County Chorus presents The King and I in honor of Ms. Davis's parents, George and Helen. May 22nd, 2002. God bless and thanks.
All of 80. I'm 80. I don't know whether you want to tell that or not. I was 80 the third.
What?
I was 80 years old the third.
This young man said he was 80 years old. I think that deserves a hand too, the third. And we appreciate the many things that you all have done, but you know, apples don't fall too far from the tree. And so I'd like for Carolyn to come up now. You can stand either one. I don't know where you can stand and take what I'm going. But anyway, I didn't really think much of Carolyn when she came for that interview. Until she had tags on her car. It says, "Go Tar Heels." Quiet over here. Now, we've had to put up with that for a long time. And I looked today, and you know, for some reason, it doesn't have "Go Tar Heels." It's "I'm for music" or something like that. And I wonder why that is. But I tell you, Carolyn started out 23 years ago. And we had the first choral group here was 17 kids. And today, 23 years later, we have well over 200 in the chorus. What about that, folks? In 1988, we had 3 district winners. In the year 2002, we had 40. What about that? I've told Carolyn many times I'm going to give her about a C+ for teaching people to sing. But I'm going to give her an A+ for teaching kids. Right. She has been a model teacher for us, a good spiritual leader. Not only does she help the community in many ways, she does programs in the churches, and we appreciate that. And we really appreciate what she has brought to this school system. The kids, and I have the privilege of feeding these kids at the end of school, appreciate. And I'm going to tell you, if you go to that last dinner, when the seniors leave, I tell you, you better take several hanks because you cry all the time. And it's a wonderful program they have, and she's just done a great job for us. I tried every way I could, I guess, to not let her be successful, but she is in spite of me. And not only has she had 7 programs since I taught her how to put one on since the bicentennial pageant, but she's taken these kids to New York, to New Orleans, Florida, High Point, North Carolina, and Tennessee and Pennsylvania and brought them back safely, and that in itself is quite an accomplishment, and we appreciate that. And I tell you, I have just a little personal gift from Shirley and I to you, and I hope you enjoy that. But we have something from the high school for you. For you from the Boosters Club. You want to use that?
I know. If you'll hold this, I'm going to take it right out. On behalf of the chorus, all the members of the chorus, former and present, and all of the former booster officers and members and present, we would like to present this plaque to this tray to Miss Davis, and I'd like to read it. In appreciation of Carolyn Davis for her commitment and dedication, Grayson County Chorus and Booster Club, March 21st to the 23rd, 2002, The King and I. Good for you.
Thank you very much, and thank you, folks. We appreciate that. A big hand for the Davis family.
I'm supposed to say something first, people. I can't talk to her. I'll give it a shot. Miss Davis. Miss Davis. Miss Davis. Miss Davis.
Yeah.
Yes, I have it. All right.
Miss Davis. Miss Davis. Miss Davis. Miss Davis.
I'll flash the lights when you do it.
All right.
Fine. Push it down to the one at the very end.
Push it up and then back down. Okay, I can't do this.
Come on, John, get on.
Testing. Welcome to the Grayson County Fine Arts Department production of The King and I. For the cast members' safety, please no flash photography. We are videotaping tonight. For that reason, if you have small children that get upset, please take them to the lobby. Please refrain from leaving the auditorium during the scenes. There will be one 15-minute intermission. And now back to 1863 Siam and The King and I.
Hello, laddie. How near are we to Bangkok, Captain? See that cluster of lights jutting out into the river? That's it. That's Bangkok. Oh, look, all our bucks. Aye, and a fair lot they are. We packed everything we had in our Singapore house, furniture and everything. Here I am, Mother.
Oh, there you are.
Mother, look, there's Bangkok. See the lights that jut out into the river? That's Bangkok.
I see, Louis, I see them. It's exciting, isn't it?
Will the King of Siam come down to the dock to meet us?
The king himself? I don't think so. Kings don't rule.
Ma'am, I wonder if you know what you're facing. An Englishwoman here in the east? Look, Mother. Look at that boat. Look at the dragon's head in the bow and all the men carrying torches. That's the royal barge. You suppose that's the king, the man sitting under the canopy? That's the Kralahome, the king's right-hand man. Sort of prime minister, you might say.
Do you suppose he's coming out to meet us?
No doubt of it. They'll wait until we pass, and then they'll come around our stern. Ma'am, if I might give you a word of warning.
What is it, Captain?
That man has power, and he can use it for you, or he can use it against you.
Oh, Captain, I don't think
I'm just telling you, ma'am. I think you should know.
Thank you, Captain.
Mother, they're closer. They're naked.
Hush, dear, that's not a nice word. They're not naked. Well, they're half naked.
They all look rather horrible, don't they, Mother? Father would not have liked us to be afraid, would he?
No, dear, Father would not have liked us to be afraid.
Mother, does anything ever frighten you?
Sometimes.
What do you do?
I whistle.
Oh, that's why you whistle.
Yes, that's why I whistle. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, and no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I call the people I fear, I call myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, and the trick will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. You may be as brave as you make believe you are.
I believe that is a very good idea, Mother.
It is a good idea, isn't it?
You know, I don't think I shall ever be afraid again.
Good.
While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid.
The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I call the people I fear, I call myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, and the truth will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are.
Clear that away, ma'am. I wouldn't whistle. The Kralahome might think it disrespectful.
Oh, was I whistling? Sorry, I didn't realize.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Siam.
He called you sir.
Hush, dear, hush.
Sir, the Kralahome wishes to know, are you the lady who will be the schoolmistress of children?
Yes.
Have you any friends in Bangkok?
I know no one in Bangkok at all.
So the crowd at home wish to know, are you married?
I'm a widow.
What manner of man your deceased husband?
My husband was an officer in His Majesty's Army, and tell your master his business with me is in my capacity of school teacher to the royal children. He has no right to pry in my personal affairs.
Ma'am, I wouldn't.
Well, he hasn't, Captain Orton.
I don't like that man.
In foreign countries, it's best you like everyone until you leave.
Your Excellency, I had no idea you spoke English.
It's not necessary for me to know everything at once. You come with me now, to the palace. The boxes will be carried there later.
No, not to the palace. I'm not living in the palace.
Who said?
The king says. The king has promised me 20 pounds a month and a house of my own.
The king do not always remember what he promised. If I tell him he break this promise, I make angering him. I think it's better I make angering him about larger matters.
But all I want is 10 minutes audience with you.
King very busy now. New Year's celebration just ended. Fireworks every night. Cremation of late queen just started.
Oh, you've lost your queen? I'm so sorry. When did she die?
4 years ago. With cremation comes also fireworks.
And what am I to do in the meantime?
In the meantime, you wait in palace.
Your Excellency, I will teach in the palace. But I must have a place to go at the end of the day when my duties are over.
What you wish to do, that cannot be done in palace.
How dare you? Your Excellency, my young son and I must have a place to go at the end of the day, and I shall take nothing less than what I have been promised.
You will tell King this?
I will tell King this.
It will be very interesting. You come now. You come now, or you can stay on board. I don't care!
Ma'am, if you wish to stay on my ship and return to Singapore.
No, thank you, Captain Norton. Your Excellency, I will go with you. I have made a bargain, and I shall live up to my part of it. I will go with you, Excellency.
To the palace.
For the time being. Goodbye, Captain Norton, and thank you very much for everything. Lewis?
Goodbye, Captain. Look, Mother.
the school teacher.
School teacher. She is in Siam? How long?
3 weeks. She objects to living in palace. Talks about house that you promised her.
Tell her I will see her. I will see her in a minute. Hoo-hoo-hoo!
This is Lunta, emissary from Port of Burma.
Ah, yes, you are here for copying of famous Bangkok temple. I have approved of this.
We bring you a present from Prince of Burma.
Am I to trust this present from Prince of Burma, or is he a spy?
I am not a spy. My name is Tupton. You are pleased that I speak English? My name is Tupton.
He likes you. He accepts you.
He is pleased with me, my Lord and Master, declares he's pleased with me. What does he mean? What does he know of me? This Lord and Master, when he has looked at me, what has he said? Something young, soft and slim, reaching, tapering lip, smiling lips, all for him, eyes that shine just for him, so he thinks, just for him. Though the man may be my Lord and Master, though he may study me as hard as he can, the smile beneath my smile he'll never see. He'll never know I love another man. He'll never know I love another man. Your Majesty wishes me to leave?
I will tell you when I wish you to leave.
Your Majesty,
Hoo-hoo-hoo!
Madame Leonora.
Oh,
Your Majesty, when may I start my work?
I presume you're a school teacher, and I will tell you when I wish you to start your work.
There's a matter we have to settle first, Your Majesty.
You are part of general plan I have for bringing what is good on Western culture to Siam. Already I bring printing press here for printing.
Yes, I know, Your Majesty.
How you know this?
Before I signed our agreement, I found out all I could about His Majesty's ambitions for Siam.
Ah, this is very scientific of you. You are pleased with your apartments in palace.
They are quite comfortable, Your Majesty, for the time being. But my young son and I found it rather confining, with Amazons guarding the doors and not permitting us to leave our quarters.
One cannot be allowed to roam my palace unsupervised. You may look out of windows.
Yes, Your Majesty, we have done so. We have seen royal cremation ceremonies, etc., etc., etc.
Etc. What is this etc.?
According to the dictionary, it means, and all the rest. All the things we have been doing while you've been waiting. Fireworks.
Best fireworks I ever see at funerals. How you like my acrobats?
Splendid, Your Majesty. Best acrobats I ever see at funeral.
Have the children prepare for presentment to school teacher.
Yes, sir, Your Majesty.
How many children have you, Your Majesty?
I have only 67 children altogether. I'm expecting 3 more next month, but you shall only teach children who are in favor with me, which at present are very few. Ah, is Lady Thiang, head wife.
There is a happy land far, far away, where sing and glory stand bright, bright God created the heaven and the earth. Missionary.
A missionary taught you English.
Yes, sir, missionary.
Tuptum, rise. She is present to me from Prince of Burma.
She is a present.
You have English books I can read?
Of course I have.
I wish most to read a book called Small House of Uncle Thomas, written by American woman, Harriet Beecher Stowe.
You mean to say woman has written book?
A very wonderful book, Your Majesty. An American book, all about slavery.
Ah, yes, slavery. Your President Lincoln against slavery, no? Me too. Slavery, very bad thing. You know, I also think you will teach those wives that are in royal favor, of course.
Your Majesty, I would be most happy to teach your wives, even though that was not part of our agreement.
You will also help me in my foreign correspondence.
Speaking of our agreement, reminds me that there's...
I have no more time for this. You will talk to my other women. Talk to my wives.
Goodness gracious, what is the matter? What are they trying to do to me?
They think you wear a big skirt like that because you shape like that.
Well, look, I'm not.
They wish to know, sir, if you have children.
One boy.
I have boy too. Crown Prince, chocolate chewy longhorn, heir to throne. I would be happy if you would teach children.
Lady Thiang, I would be most happy to teach the children, but really, under these conditions.
You could be great help to us all here, sir.
Lady Thiang, why do you call me sir?
Because you scientific, not lowly like woman.
Do you all think women are more lowly than men? Well, I don't.
Please, sir, do not tell King. Make King very angry.
The king seems to be angry already. That girl, he said she was a present.
From Prince of Burma. I think she loved another man. If so, she will never see another man.
Poor child.
Oh, no, sir. She is foolish, child, to wish for another man when she has King.
But, Lady Thiang, you cannot help wishing for a man if he's the one you want.
It is strange for a school teacher to talk so romantic.
Romantic? I suppose I am. I was very much in love with my late husband, Tom.
Tom? Tom. He was pretty in face?
Oh, dear, yes. He was very pretty in face.
When I think of Tom, I think about a night when the air smelled of summer and the sky was streaked with white, and the soft mist of England was sleeping on a hill. I remember
of the children to school teachers.
This is all very interesting.
Silence! You will meet the royal prince and princesses.
Very well, Your Majesty.
shall be late for school.
Never mind that. Please to recite English proverb you have learned and copied down 3 times in copybook.
A thought for the day. East or west? Home is best.
East, west, home best. Home means house. Every day for many, many months. I hear nothing more. Is this teacher going to teach my children only this?
Yesterday, we are taught the world is a round ball, which spins on a stick through the middle. But everyone knows that the world rides on the back of a great turtle, which keeps it from running into the stars.
How can it be, son, that everybody know one thing and everybody else know another?
But which is true?
World is ball with stick through middle, I believe.
You believe? Does this mean that you do not know? But you must know, because you are king.
One day, you too will know everything.
But how do I learn? And when do I know everything?
When you are king, now lead me. When you are king. But I am king, and I do not know everything. There are times I almost think I am not sure of what I absolutely know. Oftentimes I find confusion in conclusion I concluded long ago. In my head are many facts that as a student I have studied to procure. In my head are many facts of which I wish I was more certain I was sure. Is that puzzling? What to tell a growing son? What, for instance, shall I say to him of woman? Shall I educate him on the ancient line? Shall I tell him that as long as he is able to respect his wives and love his concubines? Shall I tell him everyone is like the other? And the better one of two is really neither. If I tell him this, I'm not sure he'll believe it. And I'm not quite sure that I believe it either. Shall I join with other nations in alliance? If allies are weak, am I not best alone? If allies are strong with power to protect me, might they not protect me out of all I own? Is a danger to be trusting one another. One will seldom want to do what other wishes. But unless someday somebody trusts somebody, there'll be nothing left on earth excepting fishes. There are times I almost think nobody's sure of what he absolutely knows. Oftentimes he finds confusion in conclusion he concluded long ago. And it puzzled me to think that though a man may not be sure of what he knows, very quickly he will fight, he'll fight to prove that what he does not know is so. Sometimes I think that people going mad. Sometimes I think that people not so bad. But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. As a leader of my kingdom, I must go forth. Be a father to my children, and husband to each wife, etc., etc., and so forth. If my God in heaven Buddha show the way, every day I'll try to live another day. If my God in heaven Buddha show the way, every day I'll try my best for one more day. But is a puzzlement.
Work and work from we
That last line, English words are always speak. That wasn't very clear. I want to hear the beginnings and the ends of your words. Once again now, shoulders back, chins up, and nice big smiles, because this is your school song and you love your school. Come along, 1, 2, 3.
We work and work from week to week at the Royal Makeup Academy, and English words are all we speak at the Royal Makeup Academy. If we pay attention to our teacher and obey her every rule, we'll be thankful for those golden years at our dear old school. The Royal Makeup Academy, our dear old school.
Very nice. Now take your places for class. You all know where you belong. Lady Fang, will you start?
Blue is ocean. Red, Siam. Here is King of Siam. In right hand is weapon to show how he destroyed all his Vikings. Green, Burma. Here is King of Burma. No clothes mean how poor is King of Burma.
Thank you, Lady Fang. Will you take my place? Today we have a surprise for you. Prince and Louis, will you turn that around for me? A new map just arrived here from England. It is a present from your king.
The Lord of Light.
Yes, the Lord of Light.
The white to Siam. Siam not so small.
Hush, Your Highness.
Wait, let me show you England. See, England is even smaller than Siam.
Before I came here, Siam was to me just like that little white spot. Now I'm getting to get to know the people of Siam.
You like us?
I like you very much indeed. It's a very ancient saying, but a true and honest thought, that if you become a teacher, by your pupils you'll be taught. As a teacher I've been learning, you'll forgive me if I boast, but I've now become an expert on the subject I like most. Getting to know you. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you. Putting it my way, but nicely. You're precisely my cup of tea.
Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I'm with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. Goodness, this started out to be a lesson. Now let's get back to work. Are there any questions?
What is that green up there?
That is Norway. Norway.
Norway.
Norway is a very cold place. It is sometimes so cold that the lakes and rivers freeze and it becomes so hard you can walk on it.
Hard water?
Yes.
How is possible? Walk on water?
You can not only walk on it, but it's very slippery too. People fall down and slide. The raindrops fall from the sky and they freeze, and they look like small white spots that look like lace. This is called snow.
Snow?
Spots of lace?
Yes, Your Highness. They're not only small and white, but they look like lace too.
There's not a word of truth in it. I do not believe in such thing as snow.
I do not believe Siam is so big.
And other countries so big.
Siam, biggest country in the world!
What? Mrs. Anna, how can schoolroom be so unscientific?
Well, Your Majesty, I was describing snow to them, and they
Snow?
refused to believe it.
What is snow? Ah, yes, from mountaintop.
From the sky.
From the sky to the mountaintop.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Sire, how does it come from the sky?
Like this, son.
Thank you, sire.
I remember Switzerland. I have pictures of land all white with snow.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Who does not believe such a thing?
Well, after all, they have never seen it.
Never seen it? Rise. If you believe only what you see, What then is purpose of me importing school teacher from England and paying her huge monthly salary of 20 pounds? 20 English pounds. Sterling! Students must learn. Teacher must teach. Do not waste time instructing my kids over silly English proverb of home sweet house to remind me of making promise I never make, etc., etc., etc.
Your Majesty, you did promise me a house, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace. Those were your exact words in your letter.
I do not remember such words.
I remember them.
I will do remembering here. I am king. You remember that. The only thing I remember is that you are my servant.
No, Your Majesty.
What? I say you are my servant.
No, Your Majesty. Indeed, I'm not your servant.
You are a very difficult woman.
I would say your mother has bad manners. Oh, you would you? Well, I'd say your father has no manners at all.
Louis! If these are the only one which I am allowed to remain, then I shall go back to England.
I believe in snow. Do not let her go away.
She will do nothing that is not my pleasure. And it is my pleasure that you stay here and teach in palace.
No, Your Majesty.
I give you bigger room, and I give you servants.
That is not the point, Your Majesty.
Why wish you to leave my children, all whom loving you so extraordinarily?
I do not wish to leave them. I love them too, quite extraordinarily. But I cannot stay in a kingdom where a promise has no meaning.
I will hear no more of this promise.
A promise where Siam was to grow among the modern nations of the world, but they still remain under the wishes of the king.
You will say no more.
I will say no more, because I have no more to say.
Out! I do not understand. World is so big a place. Every man so small. No man is so big that he need only no one but himself. But king, he need nobody. But I am not so sure this is the way it is.
Where's Mrs. Hunt?
She has quarreled with the king. She will not be with us ever again.
Then how can we meet if she's not with us? She was our only friend.
You cannot be seen talking like this. Anyone can know. Pretend you like that.
If only we could stop pretending.
We kiss in the shadow. We hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me.
Tufton, when can we meet?
We cannot meet ever. Not ever.
I'm sorry, we didn't just fall.
I am too.
Are you really going away?
Mother plans to leave on the next sailing.
Why does not your mother just admit she was wrong?
I don't think my mother believes she was wrong.
It seems as if people do not know whether they're right or wrong, even after they grow up.
I've noticed that too.
Here's a puzzle. When I left my father a little while ago, he was talking to himself. He was uncertain about many things.
I don't believe people are certain about anything.
There are times I almost think that they are not sure of what they absolutely know.
I believe they are confused about conclusions they concluded long ago.
If my father and your mother are not sure of what they absolutely know, can you tell me why they fight?
They fight to prove that what they do not know is so.
Sometimes I think that people going mad.
Sometimes I think that people not so bad.
But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. And one day as a leader I must go. Be father to my children, and husband to each wife, etc., and so forth. If my Lord in heaven Buddha show the way, every day I try my best for one more day. If my Lord in heaven Buddha show the way, every day I do my best for one more day. But
is a puzzle.
Your servant, indeed I'm not your servant, although you give me less than servant's pay. I'm a free and independent employee. Because I'm a woman, you think like every woman, I have to be a slave or concubine. You conceited self-indulgent, libertine. How I wish I'd called him that right to his face, libertine. And while we're on the subject, sire, there are certain goings on around this place that I wish to tell you I do not admire. I do not like polygamy or even moderate bigamy. I realize that in your eyes that clearly makes a brigamy. But I am from a civilized land called Wales, where men like you are kept in county jails. In this pursuit to pleasure you, have mistresses who treasure you. They have no kin of other men besides those who treasure you. A flock of sheep and you're the only ram. No wonder you're the wonder-ups I am. I'm rather glad I didn't say that. Not with the women there and the children. The children, I'll not forget the children. Everywhere I go, I'll always see those little faces looking up at me.
Toads. All of your people are toads. Yes, your majesty. No, your majesty. Tell us how low to go, your majesty. Give us some more degrees, your majesty. Don't let us up off our knees, your majesty. Give us a kick if you please, your majesty. Give us a kick if you would, your majesty. Oh, that was good, your majesty. Who is it?
Mrs. Anna, it is I, Lady King.
This hour of the night. One moment, Lady King.
Mrs. Anna, will you go to King?
he sent for me?
No, but he would be glad to see you. He is deeply wounded man, Mrs. Anna. No one has ever spoken to him the way he did today in the schoolroom.
Lady Gang, no one has ever spoken to me the way His Majesty did today in the schoolroom.
And there is more distressing thing. Our agents in Singapore have found letters to British government from searching people whose greedy eyes are on Siam. They describe king as barbarian and suggest making Siam protectorate.
The king is many things I do not like, but he is not a barbarian.
You will help him?
You mean advise him?
It must not sound like advice. King cannot take advice. And if you go to him, you must bring up subject. He will not bring it up.
I cannot go to him, Lady Gang. It is against all my principles.
He wished to be new blood king, Mrs. Anna, with Western ideas. But it is hard for him. And there is other thing. Princess tells him, I do not tell king. This I will deal with in my own way. But for these other things, he needs your help, Mrs. Anna.
He has you.
I am not equal to his special needs. He could be a great man, but he needs special help. He needs you.
I cannot go to him, Lady Gang. I will not.
What more can I say to you? This is a man who thinks with his heart. His heart is not always right. This is a man who stumbles and falls, but this is a man who tries. This is a man you forgive and forgive, and help and protect as long as you live. He will not always say what you would have him say, but now and then he'll say something wonderful. The thoughtless things he'll do will hurt and worry you. Then all at once he'll do something wonderful. He has 1,000 dreams that won't come true. You know that he believes in you, and that he will for you. You'll always go along, defend him when he's wrong, and tell him when he's strong. He is wonderful. He'll always be young, and so he'll get your love. A man who needs your love can be
Will she go to him?
She will go. She knows he needs her. Tell him.
I will tell him she is anxious to come. I will tell him she needs her.
That also will be true. This woman knows many things, but this I think she does not know. She'll always go alone. Defend him when he's wrong. And tell him when he's strong. He is wonderful. He'll always be young. And so he'll get along. The man who needs your love and be wonderful.
Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty is reading the Bible.
Oh, Mrs. Anna. I think Moses shall have been a fool.
Moses?
Moses, Moses, Moses. It states here that world was created in 6 days. You know and I know it take many centuries to create big thing like world. And I say Moses shall have been a fool. What is your opinion of this thing?
Well, Your Majesty, the Bible was not written by men of science, but by men of faith. It was their explanation of the miracle of creation, which is the same miracle, whether it took 6 days or many centuries.
You have come to apologize.
I'm sorry, Your
Good,
Majesty.
you apologize.
Your Majesty,
I accept.
Your Majesty, nothing that has been said can alter the fact.
Silence! Tell me about President Lincoln of America. Does he have enough guns to win this civil war he is fighting at present? Does he have enough elephants for transportation of troops, etc., etc., etc.?
Your Majesty, I don't think they have elephants in America.
What? No elephants. Then we shall send him some. You take letter.
Now?
Now is always best time.
Very well, Your Majesty.
From Fra Mihamangut of the highest super agency in the world, no, of whole universe, the King of Siam, tributary to all smaller countries surrounding in every direction, etc., etc., etc. Tell me, do you not have any respect for me? I cannot stand all the time, and in this country no subject's head shall be higher than king's. From this point on, you shall so conduct yourself as all other subjects.
You mean on the floor?
Yes, on the floor.
I am sorry, Your Majesty. I shall try very hard not to let my head be as high as His Majesty's, but I simply cannot grovel on the floor. I cannot work that way or think.
You know, you are a very difficult woman. But I think you shall still conduct yourself as all other subjects. If I shall sit, you shall sit. If I shall kneel, then you shall kneel, etc., etc., etc.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Is this promise?
Is promise.
Good. Now, to His Royal Presidency in the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln. It has come to my attention that you do not have elephants in jungles of America. So I will send you 2 young male elephants, and in time...
Your Majesty.
What?
Just male elephants.
You fix things up. You put in details. I have no time. Tonight my mind is on other matters, more important matters.
Anything you would like to discuss with me?
Why would I want to discuss anything with woman?
Very well, Your Majesty. May I say good night?
Good night.
Your Majesty.
What?
When the boat arrived from Singapore yesterday,
Singapore, ha.
was there any news from abroad?
News from abroad. Yes, there are news from abroad. They call me barbarian.
Who?
English thieves who wish to use this as an excuse to steal my country for their own greedy purposes. Say you were Queen Victoria, and somebody tell you I am barbarian. Do you believe?
Well,
You would, because there's no one to say anything otherwise.
but this is a lie.
It is, of course, a false lie.
What have you decided to do about it?
Well, you guess. You guess what I've decided to do.
Well, if someone were sending a big lie about me to England, I should do my best to send the truth back to England. Is that what you have decided to do, Your Majesty?
Yes, that is exactly what I have decided to do. Now, you tell me how I have decided to do it. You guess.
Well, when the British diplomat arrives here, Sir Edward Ramsay,
Ramsay? Who is this Ramsay?
the British diplomat,
Ah, yes, on way from Singapore. When he arrives, I shall take opportunity to express opinion of these dirty English thieves. What is this face that you put on?
well, Your Majesty, my guess would be that you would not fight with Sir Edward.
I will not.
No, you shall entertain him and his party in an especially grand manner. Then they will report back to the Queen that you are not a barbarian.
This is naturally what I have intended to do the whole time.
It's the only way to get the better of the British. Put your best foot forward. It is just an expression, Your Majesty. It means put on your best clothes, show them your most intelligent men and your most beautiful women. Edward admires beautiful women.
Edward? Why do you call him Edward?
We were old friends in Bombay before I was married.
Be that as it may be, would it be customary for my women to put best bare feet forward? No, he will return to England and tell Queen Victoria that I am barbarian. Why you not think of this?
We shall dress them up European fashion.
You mean in dresses?
How many women can I have to sew for me?
Of course, all women in kingdom. But how many dresses will you need?
That depends on how many ladies are chosen by His Majesty.
You shall tell me which of the women in my court are most like Europeans for dressing like same.
And we shall give them a dance, with music.
And dancing?
Yes, Your Majesty, and dancing.
Why do you not think of dancing?
It is an inspired idea, Your Majesty.
Wake up, everybody, children, wives, etc., etc.
And we shall give them a play.
Yes, a play.
Tuptim has written a version of Uncle Tom's Cabin.
We shall give them theatrical performance. We shall show them who is barbarian. I think I will also command Chinese artists who paint faces very pale. Lady Thiang, on Saturday next at 9 o'clock post-meridian, we shall give fine European dinner. You shall conduct steward in which he shall make eminent European dishes for tasting. I believe we shall have 1 week until they arrive.
1 week, Your Majesty.
Yes, but whole world was created, Moses say. Is there anything I have declined or left out? I think you shall also make tablecloth of finest white silk for longest table in kingdom. What we need to remember is that I must not be bothered by anything. Boo-hoo-hoo! Oh, am I to be bothered by children at this moment? Mrs. Anna, we simply must be more scientific with my children. For the next week, the men and women of this kingdom shall do nothing but work. And for all work that is not done, I say every man and woman shall be beaten 100 strokes. Lady Thiang, you must make sure everybody knows this. As I say before, I must not be bothered by anything.
Look, Your Majesty.
Fireworks? But no one may order fireworks except me.
Your Majesty. It is Sir Edward Ramsay and his party.
Do they attack?
No, they salute. We answer back with fireworks.
Now.
Now, they came straight from some clock. No stops.
No stops, Your Majesty.
You must tell them to go back. We are not ready.
Not ready, Your Majesty?
You do not understand. I have best idea I ever got.
Still we do it, Your Majesty. You can do it.
Yes. Yes. When English arrive, I think we shall put them straight to bed. And tomorrow we send them on a sightseeing trip.
Yes, sir, Your Majesty.
We shall start now, this minute. Work, work. We have only 18 hours, but I shall do it somehow.
No, I shall do it somehow. You shall help me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We shall work even when the sun shines in the middle of the day. There shall be no sleeping. We shall... priests, come to me. You know, I believe it would be a good idea to say prayer to Buddha to help us in this endeavor. Everybody bow. Bow, bow, bow.